previous videos, we integrated our library, and वो integration हुआ था by a medical doctor in UK. So since it is a very historical moment that Dr. Vinod has collaborated with the medical doctors and has collaborated with the complementary medicine CAM body in UK, जहाँ पर अब हम Spagyric भी सिखाएंगे. So Spagyric courses will be available in our local authorities, jहाँ पर students can learn, and medical professions and medical doctors, medical professional bodies will teach as well. So maybe one of the questions would be if this is fully certified. Is this fully certified here? What will you be teaching?
Two type of courses.
Okay.
One is for a student who want to make a career in this. Now there are actually certain courses like
Okay.
advanced courses or certified courses, which means that for example, if somebody is coming from the other system of medicine,
Yeah.
for example, they are homeopath, or they are medical qualified, or even they are nurses or pharmacists, or even they are international qualified practitioners in other branch. So what they can do is they don't need to do modules.
Okay, 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. But it's an international level.
Of course.
So fully accredited. And इसके अंदर मुझे ये बताते हुए बड़ी हर्ष हो रहा है कि इसके अंदर मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स will teach. So मैं कहता हूँ एक बार जरूर आइए, और Spagyric system is a very advanced system.
Namaste, welcome back to Spagyric Health Show once again. और मैं सविता, और हम एक और एपिसोड लेके आए. So on special request, this is a special episode. जैसे कि आपको पता होगा, in our previous videos, we integrated our library, and वो integration हुआ था by a medical doctor in UK. So since it is a very historical moment that Dr. Vinod has collaborated with the medical doctors and has collaborated with the complementary medicine CAM body in UK, जहाँ पर अब हम Spagyric भी सिखाएंगे. So Spagyric courses will be available in our local authorities, जहाँ पर students can learn, and medical professions and medical doctors, medical professional bodies will teach as well. So आज हम जानेंगे about the courses, कौन कर सकते हैं और क्या क्या सीखने को मिलेगा. So we'll join with Dr. Vinod. So नमस्ते.
नमस्ते सभी को, मेरी प्यार भरी नमस्कार.
So पहले तो congratulations.
Thank
I would like to congratulate you कि ये Spagyric system के लिए नहीं, but for the whole science, you know, it's an amazing achievement.
Yeah, of course, सविता, जैसा कि इसके अंदर मैं आपका नाम भी जरूर लेना चाहूंगा कि आपने भी इसके अंदर काफी मेहनत की है, और आज के जो एपिसोड अपने प्रोडक्शन को आपने बताकर ये जो इंक्वायरीज आ रही हैं कोर्सेज के ऊपर, इसके लिए स्पेशल एपिसोड रखा है. इसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका.
जी डेफिनेटली. सो मूविंग ऑन, आई मीन जैसे कि हम हर एपिसोड में करते हैं, अभी हम थोड़ी देर में जानेंगे अबाउट द कोर्सेज, बट अगर आप वंस अगेन जो हमारे न्यू व्यूअर्स ज्वाइन करते हैं, इफ यू कैन एक्सप्लेन अबाउट Spagyric.
बिल्कुल सविता, जैसा कि सभी जानते हैं कि मैं एक Spagyric सिस्टम के ऊपर पिछले 25-30 सालों से काम कर रहा हूं, और मेरा सौभाग्य है कि इस Spagyric सिस्टम के ऊपर हम लोग एक कोलैबोरेशन लेवल पर जर्मनी और कई देशों में हम लोग यूरोपियन के अंदर ये जो सिस्टम है, कहीं ना कहीं ये वर्ल्ड वॉर के बाद लोप हो गया था. तो उस बेस के ऊपर हम लोगों ने काफी मेहनत करके, काफी कोलैबोरेशन करके एक्सपर्ट बॉडीज के साथ, तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ 115 प्लांट से जड़ी बूटियों के आधार पर इसकी जो दवाइयां होती हैं, और 60 दवाइयों से आप 702 बीमारियां इंडिपेंडेंट सिस्टम इसको एक देख सकते हैं. इसके साथ साथ मैं आपको ये भी बताता चलूं कि आज का जिस तरह से एपिसोड डेडिकेटेड किया जा रहा है एक कोर्सेज के ऊपर, तो इसके जिस तरह से दूसरे मेडिकल सिस्टम्स के अंदर कोर्स अवेलेबल हैं, वैसे ही ये बहुत फॉर्चुनेट वाली बात है, एक Spagyric सिस्टम के ऐतिहासिक एक क्षण है, जिसको आप कह सकते हो कि ये पहली बार कोलैबोरेशन हुआ है लोकल लेवल पर एक इंटरनेशनल जो बॉडी है यहाँ पर यूरोपियन की, और यूके के अंदर जो प्रोफेशनल कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री मेडिसिन की जो थेरेपीज के अंदर जो कोर्सेज को एफिलिएट करती हैं, क्रेडिट करती हैं, उनके साथ इस सिस्टम के ऊपर भी बहुत बड़े बड़े एक्सपर्ट्स आकर अब टीच करेंगे, और फुली रजिस्टर्ड ये कोर्स होगा, और इसके अंदर इंटरनेशनल और नेशनल लेवल पर काफ़ी स्टूडेंट्स की इंक्वायरीज़ आई हैं। तो बहुत अच्छा है।
नहीं,
और
बहुत ही अच्छा है। जैसे कि पिछले वीडियोस में जब लाइब्रेरी इनॉग्रेट किया
जी।
तो कॉस्ट के ऊपर, मैट्रिक के ऊपर, सो हमको बहुत अच्छा लगता है। यू आर कंटिन्यूइंग
Of course,
the
and that's
legacy.
I just want to mention that because of that library,
Yeah,
the many colleges and the many complementary experts
जी
जो यूके में के पिछले 30-40 सालों से काम कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने हम लोगों को अप्रोच किया, ऑफर किया,
जी
and they just want to start a collaboration
जी
into this
of
system as well.
course.
एंड जिस तरह से मैं व्यूअरों को बता दूं कि यहाँ पर एक रेनोवेटेड होम्योपैथिक एंड नेचुरोपैथी और अदर जो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थेरेपीज हैं उसके अंदर ऑलरेडी काफ़ी सालों से कॉलेज
जी
चल रहे हैं, लेकिन उन कॉलेज में से हमारे साथ मुझे ये मौका मिलना कि उनके जो स्टूडेंट्स को स्पजरिक भी पढ़ाया जाएगा,
जी
ये मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है। यानी
बिल्कुल
कि उनके जो एग्जिस्टिंग प्रैक्टिशनर्स हैं या कह लीजिए उनके जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उनको ये मेटई सिस्टम्स के बारे में और उनको स्पेशल एक इन्फॉर्म किया गया है कॉलेजेस को यहाँ पर
जी
कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थेरेपीज की जो लाइब्रेरी हमने एस्टेब्लिश की है उसमें विजिटिंग भी होगी
ओह
उन
लवली,
स्टूडेंट्स की।
तो वो देख
So,
सकते हैं।
because there is some historical part of this library as well.
जी
क्योंकि यहाँ पर होम्योपैथिक से रिलेटेड और अदर जो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थेरेपीज जो हैं उनके पास भी एक लाइब्रेरी जो है वो बहुत लिमिटेड है।
जी
हमारी लाइब्रेरी के अंदर नॉट ओनली फॉर स्पजरिक
जी
बट होम्योपैथिक से लेकर स्पजरिक और यहाँ तक कि 17वीं शताब्दी
जी
यानी कि 17th सेंचुरी तक की बुक्स
ओह वाह
अवेलेबल हैं। सो
अमेजिंग
इसलिए इसलिए शायद ये मेरे लिए गौरवपूर्ण पल है
जी
जिसमें
बिल्कुल
कि कहीं ना कहीं हमारे जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं जो गुरुओं ने मुझे टीचिंग दी उसके लिए आज ये बहुत बड़ा एक पल आया है
जी
कि एग्जिस्टिंग यूके के कॉलेजेस आज इस पजरी को पढ़ाना चाहते हैं।
बिल्कुल, no, that's totally amazing. तो यही पर I would like to ask, obviously जो हमारे viewers हैं
जी
वो देख रहे हैं, so maybe one of the questions would be if this is fully certified. Is this fully certified here?
बिल्कुल जैसा कि आपको मालूम होगा कि यहाँ पर होम्योपैथी के अंदर कॉलेजेस
जी
चलते हैं और यहाँ पर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री जो थेरेपिस्ट हैं उनको एक स्ट्रिक्ट लॉ के अंदर कोड ऑफ इथिक्स के तहत उनको एक एक्रेडिट किया जाता है,
जी
सर्टिफिकेशन दिया जाता है। यहाँ पर एक ध्यान देने वाली बात यह है कि दे एक्चुअली रनिंग अ कॉलेज ऑलरेडी फ्रॉम अ लॉन्ग टाइम।
okay
Okay,
जी
so it's just actually historical की स्पजरिक सिस्टम
yeah
जो मेटाई सिस्टम है जिसको आप कह सकते हो कि ये सिस्टम के बारे में एक उसके अंदर इंक्लूड किया गया।
जी
तो वो एक्सपर्ट्स जो हैं ऑलरेडी एक्चुअली नाउ इसको रिकॉग्नाइज कर रहे हैं
okay
कि दिस सिस्टम एग्जिस्ट नाउ।
yeah
पहले क्या होता था कि दे एक्चुअली वर्किंग एज ए होम्योपैथ
जी
और नेचुरोपैथ और कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थेरेपिस्ट। ओके, इनफैक्ट मॉडर्न मेडिसिन जो
जी
मॉडर्न मेडिसिन के जो डॉक्टर्स हैं वो काफी कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री मेडिसिन करते
जी
हैं, लेकिन उनके पास ये अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं थी कि वो मैट्री सिस्टम को पढ़ सकें। तो आज मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि नॉट इवन इन यूके
जी
but it's in an international level.
of course
So fully accredited and इसके अंदर मुझे ये बताते हुए बड़ी हर्ष हो रहा है कि इसके अंदर मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स विल टीच, साथ ही साथ अलग जो थेरेपीज चल रही हैं वो आकर भी अपनी थेरेपीज के बारे में एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करेंगे,
जी
जिससे कि जो स्टूडेंट है जो स्पजरिक स्टूडेंट है या जो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थेरेपीज के स्टूडेंट हैं उनके पास कंपैरिजन आएगा कि स्पजरिक वेज अदर सिस्टम ऑफ मेडिसिन कैसे हैं।
okay
तो ये चीज आज तक नहीं हुई थी,
जी
है ना। वो इंडिविजुअल हम लोग अपने लेवल पर ये चीजों के लिए हम उनको पढ़ा रहे हैं,
जी
लेकिन उसको किसने वैलिड किया अदर थेरेपीज के जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं
जी
वो आगे आके अगर इस सिस्टम के बारे में अपने कॉलेज में पढ़ाएंगे और वहां पर हमारी एक्सपर्टीज लेंगे और वो अपनी एक्सपर्टीज को शेयर करेंगे, तो
जी
एक स्टूडेंट के पास ऑप्शन होगा कि क्या मैं ये स्पजरिक होम्योपैथिक और आयुर्वेदा और हर्बल के साथ कंपेयर करेगा तो उसको पता चलेगा कि इसकी क्या बेनिफिट्स हैं।
ओके, दैट्स अमेजिंग। बहुत ही अच्छी बात है। सो ऑब्वियसली जो हमारे व्यूअर्स है, वी हैव सम इंग्लिश स्पीकर्स एज वेल
Yeah.
जिनको हमारी लैंग्वेज नहीं आती है,
जी जी
सो वी विल एक्सप्लेन इन इंग्लिश एज वेल।
Yeah.
सो मूविंग ऑन, क्या सीखने को मिलेगा? व्हाट विल यू बी टीचिंग?
There are so many subjects modules.
Okay.
पहले I just want to clarify that actually how it will run.
Yeah.
There are actually two type of courses.
Okay.
One is for a student who want to make a career in this,
Okay.
and then for example, if somebody a new student
Yeah.
who want to become into the complementary therapy, and there are some certain interest.
Okay.
For example, if the student wants to be homeopath, he wants to be Ayurveda, or he wants to be in herbalism.
Yeah.
So now they can just research, and they can get the actually from the professional body, they will get the actually course listed of the Spagyric as well.
Okay.
The student will actually identify if they want to study Spagyric. So based on their qualification, for example, if they are coming from the make a career,
Yeah.
and then they want to become a practitioner, then they will study the human subjects first.
Yeah.
Okay. So for a student who are not medical qualified,
Okay.
and he just or she just want to make a career into this, so what they can do is they can do the 3-year Spagyric system course, in which
Okay.
the first year they will learn the anatomy and physiology,
Okay.
which is the actually very strict and very essential compulsory
Yeah.
by the existing professional body.
Okay.
They will teach.
A&P.
So yeah, so they will teach the anatomy and physiology first year, and then they're moving on. The first they have to be qualified on that,
Yeah.
and then they're moving into the pathology.
Okay.
And pathology, in general, they will learn about the pathology and disease, which actually according to the modern medicines.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are again is very strict, what you can diagnose, what you can't treat, and how you can actually serve into your practice. So they will learn through this course.
Yeah.
But most importantly now, that until now there are many complementary therapy colleges actually able to teach what is the aspects of the disease according to the homeopathy
Okay.
or herbalism or modern medicine. So first time they will actually certified that how the disease occur according to the specific meta philosophy. That is very crucial and very important aspect
Okay.
of this college. Okay, and you believe it or not that when this certification process is going on, they actually amazed. They amazed that the complementary therapies, the panel actually who affiliated and who actually accredit these courses, they actually amazed by the cause of the disease as per the meta philosophy. So that's actually differ from the complementary courses on one side, and on the other side is a Spagyric alone. So again, the question is that who can do this course? If you are a student and want to make a profession and become a Spagyric, so you can enroll in 3-year course, and then you have to be taught by the experts, by the medical professions, and I can, if you allow me, then I can show the files.
Yes,
and
of
everything.
course. So yes, it would be amazing for our viewers to see
Yeah.
what the courses are like.
For example, is a diploma course. Okay, and the student will get first this course file. Okay. So this is a book, anatomy and physiology, human science book.
Yeah.
Okay, and this will come the assignments.
Okay.
So they have to be study first this.
Of course.
Okay, and this is not teaches by me or any local college.
No.
This is the certain rules and the expert of the medical qualified
Of course.
people can teach this.
Yeah.
So this is the first part, which is called first year. Once they done this, and they qualified. There is a certain level of assignments, and then they move on the pathology. Now the pathology.
Okay.
So what they will get this book.
Okay.
Okay, look at that the pathology, and it's a more than
nature of-
thousands. Yeah, and then the course file means the assignment. So pathology again is not me or any of our colleges of Spagyric, but is from the here in this country
Of the body.
certified professional body, and they will teach this human science. So second year they will learn to the disease.
Okay.
And amazing.
How disease occur.
Yeah, how the
link.
disease occur, and the modern medicines.
Okay.
Because if you look at that modern medicines, allopathy is invented by the British.
Of course,
And now
yeah.
is in this country they are teaching
Yeah.
the complementary medicines. Look at that.
I think
This
it's
is-
amazing to know the knowledge.
जी सो मैं कभी कभी कहता हूँ कि हमारे देश के अंदर
जी।
मैं कभी कभी अमेज रहता हूँ कि कैसे एलोपैथ्स और मॉडर्न मेडिसिन वाले टीचिंग द कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थेरेपीज, बट हमारे देश के अंदर समटाइम इज नॉट अवेलेबल।
Yeah, definitely.
और यहाँ पर वेस्टर्न में ये हो दिस इज अगेन वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट 1 or 2 years, and it's go each and individual organs.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I will come later on how it's impact on the Spagyric.
Of course.
Okay.
Here I have one question. If someone already has done ANP, anatomy and physiology,
Yeah.
and they are, qualified in that, can they jump straight into the second year?
That's then there are two type of courses.
Okay.
Different. One is for as I earlier explained about that the new students. Okay.
Okay.
Now there are actually certain courses like
Okay.
advanced courses or certified courses, which means that for example if somebody is coming from the other system of medicines,
Yeah.
for example they are homeopath,
Yeah.
or they are medical qualified, or even they are nurses or
Yeah.
pharmacists, or even they are international qualified
Okay.
practitioners in other branch.
Yeah.
Okay, of any healthcare system.
Yeah.
So what they can do is they don't need to do modules,
Okay. 2
subjects.
years. Yeah.
2 years. Okay, what they can do is they can go into the directly to learn about the Spagyric system.
Yeah, if they want
and that's
to.
the beauty.
Oh, amazing.
That's the beauty, and that's introduced and historical that in their colleges, in complementary therapy colleges, actually the Spagyric system will be
Amazing. Yes.
will be taught by the international bodies.
Yep.
Okay, so again advanced courses for those who are already practicing in other system of medicines, or even though in Spagyric.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can do the advanced course. I will request you that if you can put the website link.
Of course, definitely.
So they can go through and they can get everything
Yeah.
into that. So first category is for new students.
Okay.
They have to be go through the anatomy, physiology, and then human science and
Okay.
pathology.
Amazing.
Okay.
And moving on to the third year, so
So
Spagyric.
third year
What
is
will we get to see
so
there?
third year again. Now this is a very very special. Okay. So what happened actually? What human body is all about, and what is pathology? Now how is correlated to the Spagyric?
Amazing.
Okay, how is correlated? You have
Yeah.
to be proved. Okay, in this country,
Yeah.
that how your anatomy and physiology, what you have studied in first year, what you study in second year, you have to be correlate
Yeah.
with the Spagyric. And now look at the Spagyric. You have to be show what is the basic requirement of the health.
Okay.
Okay, and then here the Germans and the international experts come in.
Okay. So yes, if we can get to see the material in the third year.
Third year, this is all related to Spagyric now.
Okay.
So bear in mind that क्या होता है कि अगर वो होम्योपैथ हैं
जी.
तो उन्होंने होम्योपैथी पहले ही पढ़ चुकी हैं।
जी.
अगर वो मॉडर्न मेडिसिन हैं तो वो मॉडर्न मेडिसिन पहले ही पढ़ चुकी हैं।
जी.
अगर वो हर्बलिज्म है या अदर सिस्टम
Naturopathy
मेडिसिन,
या जो भी।
नेचुरोपैथ है या कुछ भी वो उन्होंने किया हुआ है वो पढ़ चुके हैं। अब वो थर्ड ईयर में ये सर्टिफाइड किया है Spagyric फाइल को।
Okay.
यानी कि इसके अंदर क्या किया गया है कि हाउ द Spagyric कोरिलेटेड टू द पैथोलॉजी। जैसे मैं आपको उसके अंदर ये बुक,
जी.
दिस इज अ बुक।
जी.
Okay, so this book is not actually my book.
जी.
This is specially a Spagyric book, 115 plants in it.
जी.
Okay, and on that 60 remedies, therapeutic value.
Okay.
So principles. So for example, other systems have philosophy.
जी.
So third year थोड़ा थोड़ा वो साथ में भी पढ़ रहे हैं. They will just outline, जैसे कहते हैं कि first year के अंदर they will outline, and then the second year they will outline, but the third year is totally dedicated to the specific. So क्या होगा? History, how it started from Matai, how it's developed in the Germany by the cross,
जी.
and how is in pharmacopoeia, and what is the actually pharmacies do. So what they have done, they will learn the 115 plants, they will learn about the 60 remedies, and what is the philosophy. So philosophy, for example, what actually lymph and blood, how the health is important, and what is the concept of the health. Okay, so what is the root cause of the disease. Okay, and why actually the health is depend on lymph and blood. So you, but purely you are learning here is a meta philosophy. That's I want to tell everybody.
जी.
So homeopath, they are learning homeopathy.
Yeah.
From the homeopaths, they are learning the naturopath. They are even though learning the herbalism. Okay, but they will learn those areas as well in third year.
Yeah.
But the mainly focus what, and now there is a choice. You want to be become a spagyricist, or you
Okay.
want to be become an other system of medicine.
Okay.
If they chooses that they want to become a purely spagyric, then actually they will have to be hand over these things. And this is the German and the international experts written this.
Okay.
Okay, and it's certified. If you look at this book,
Yeah.
okay, so Rosalie, okay, so what actually is this? We last episode
We spoke on
spoken on
colophilium.
colophilium. Okay, so if you look at this, what they are saying that is, for example, what is a group all about on left side. आप एक काम भी कर सकते हैं कि जब कॉलेज में जो हमारा क्लास
जी.
चलेगा तो आप एक बार उसमें आके वीडियोस भी बना
देख
सकते हैं.
जी.
तो आप ये देखिए कि जो सी ग्रुप है, work on silent tissues.
Okay.
So is it define about that?
Yeah.
And what are the ingredients?
Okay.
Okay. And now if you look at that, the silent tissues remedies primarily are used and is written target organs.
Okay.
And plus the therapeutic value.
Amazing.
And these therapeutic values are totally certified. So if you look at, is written that glands, pituitary glands, mucous membrane, subcutaneous and cutaneous tissues, and the female and the male organs.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a list of the diseases.
Okay.
So basically, if you look at the first year,
yeah,
second year, and third year is Spagyric. So philosophy, principles, law of nature, and why the plant only. Okay. And now, if you are a medical student or if you are a other medical practitioner, so then don't need to be human.
Yeah.
So you are just studying this.
Yeah.
So this is certified. And then along with this is a medical doctor who written about the plants and the medicines, how it
Okay.
works.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what kind of nature can help you. Basically, you are learning from the all aspects.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are two type of courses. So one is for the students who wants to be 3 years, and the other medical practitioners, they can do advanced course shorter. So between 6 months to 1 year.
Okay.
They don't need to be wait for a long.
Yeah.
Okay, because they are already qualified, they know the complementary
They have the
therapy
knowledge.
philosophy. All they want to be introduce the Spagyric into that.
Yeah.
And most important, once again, here one thing I want to tell: principle of the Spagyric, principle of the Matai, who actually let down the certain principles and comparison with the other system medicines. For example, I always say, I love to explain that. For example, Hahnemann saying that the medicines given into the potencies.
Yeah.
Okay, so meta philosophy or cross, no, they don't follow that.
No.
So they will restrict it to D4.
Delusions.
They will restrict it to D12. Why? That's question come. Why you have to be select either two?
Yes.
Okay, they will go through each and disease as per the repertory, as per their own symptoms.
Yeah.
Here the disease organ based.
Okay.
That's why this medical book is actually handy. So which medicines based on the organ? So because they can say that why this only restricted to D4, D12.
Yeah.
So you have to be references, you have to be show that. And that's we have done with the Germans and other experts into modules.
That's amazing.
Okay. So that's the key point. There is a extra books
Yeah.
which is mine. For example, these books of Dr. Satyapal, okay, and 44 remedies and 22 remedies. So
Yeah.
they have explained it very well, and all over the world, even in Germany, they are learning this Dr.
Okay.
Satyapal's books. Okay, that's
Yeah.
particularly our expertise come. That's a historical. That our actually hard work is also included in this college now.
Yeah.
So my two books are also included in this, and they can offer to all existing complementary therapies students as well as the medical qualifications who are doing that other systems. They can learn about these two books. Yeah.
So in the third year, how will they get to learn about the practical? Because this was all theory. So
Yeah.
how will they get to learn about
That's
practical?
the very important and very good question, actually, Savita. Now until third year, they have learned the theory, the philosophy, history, and on the medicines, everything. Okay. So now is from this third year, they have to be attached to the practitioners.
Oh, okay.
So then our practice, my practice actually come handy.
Okay.
Our center become a part of them.
Right.
Our clinic is actually based in the Coventry, actually part become the complementary therapies professional body.
Okay.
Accredit now. Students can be travel and they can watch and they can see how the patients
How to
has been
deal.
and how they can observe. Because our practice is totally dedicated to the specific multi-philosophy.
Yes.
So, for example, before they have to be go to the homeopath, they have to be go other, and what they are learning, they are not learning material philosophy.
Yeah.
So this actually has happening. That's why I call it historical. Some people probably they understand how is it historical. Is it
Yeah.
historical?
Of course it is.
Because when the internship is called internship, it's only for the new students.
Okay.
But who are qualified, who are already medical qualified or other medical systems qualified, what they have to do, they have to be very less month or 2 months practical sessions
Yeah.
by the disease, what medicines can do what.
Yeah.
So they don't need to be go through the whole 6 months internship.
Okay.
Because they are qualified. And in that comes again the 702 diseases.
Okay, so that's amazing, and I would like to actually show, because I'm from a pharmaceutical background. So yeah, we also have the BNF, which is basically the medicinal book for the Western medicine.
Yes.
And in there, like you mentioned, you have a Spagyric book, which actually explains, the indication, therapeutic values.
So, for example, Savita, this is not you have written and you will.
No.
Okay, you can't do that.
It's the body that has.
It's the body who certified in this make the categories.
Of course, and
what disease can be treated by what
which
formula.
drug? Yeah.
In this country, again, is apply on the homeopath. They have to be certified the repertory.
Yes.
So, which book they are referring? Okay. So they have to be herbalism is the same. Unfortunately, there is no much about the Ayurveda.
Yeah.
But any other complementary medicines, they do that. Okay. And look at that, what actually we have done. So we have done the analyzed report of plant-based EH specific medicines.
Yes.
Europe. Okay, in which we have a 702 diseases analysis.
Amazing.
And in this, there are universities-based studies.
Okay.
Okay, for example, there are German and there are actually many experts already practicing. That's also included in it. But in this UK, the one of the leading university cardiovascular also done some EH.
Yes, I would like to effects of the EH medicinal plant extracts on thrombosis.
Yes.
Amazing.
This is a thrombosis, and this actually they compare, they analyze, and now they teach.
Yeah.
how it will actually work. So this is all practical sessions.
So this is a graph, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
If you look at these graphs, are actually how
It tells
the
you how it has worked.
A1 and other blood circulation medicine, which is best, and they also compare with others. So EH1 comes first.
One thing I would like to mention here is, this is why I personally believe Spagyric is scientific.
Yes.
Because you can't find this in another natural system. There was another one as well, where they tested on Sambucus.
Yes. Which is called yellow 2 they have taken, and this is a graph how they can actually act. So this is again this is another university.
Yes.
Okay.
It was
and
a different
and
one.
now they will actually practically to show to the students.
Yes.
Okay.
This is amazing to see Germans' analysis reports.
Yeah, analysis of the German, because they have done actually each and medicines.
Yes.
For example, there are 60 remedies.
This is actually amazing. One thing, if I can mention this,
Yes.
where the German analyze.
Yeah.
Crystallization analysis, photospectrometry, thin layer chromatography, high performance liquid chromatography.
Yes.
That is amazing.
And if you look at this test, all done on the Spagyric EH medicines, analytic point of view. So this is each remedies.
One thing I would actually like to mention here, that the certified panel, which I was very surprised as well, and it's amazing to know the certified panel actually compared it with, herbal tincture, mother tincture, and with the Spagyric essence.
Yes.
And they seen Spagyric essence showing actually vast results.
Yes, and more effective than the other two.
Yeah, more effective than the other two tinctures. And they actually did mention that you're making a historical revolution. So if I was to say that the element is calcium,
Yeah.
Spagyric actually shown it on the figures of 78,100.
Yes.
That is a vast amount.
Yeah.
But the mother tincture was 0.003. So you can see 70,000 and 0.003. What
The
a difference.
nano minerals of the plant in the medicine.
The other one is another comparative essence, which was herbal, and that was 0.005.
Look at that.
So Spagyric is actually on another level.
That's why when the Matai introduced this, revolution happened 160 years ago as well.
Yeah.
This is the whole history. For example, I will show the theories. Okay, you can say that each medicines how it work, and is saying that each remedies how temperament work. Okay, how it's work on each organ, and what are the contradictions.
Yeah.
So this book actually related to the contradiction in this country. You have to be prove that.
Okay.
You can't say that this is a natural system of medicine.
Yeah.
There's no side effect. Even the water has a side effect.
Yeah.
If you drink a lot. Okay, if excess of everything is bad. जैसे कि मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि इस कंट्री के अंदर अगर आपको रेस्टोरेंट खोलना है या आपको टेक अवे खोलना है, एक फूड की शॉप खोलनी है, तो उसमें जो आप सर्व करोगे उसके अंदर जो आप प्रोडक्ट्स रखोगे उसका एक एनालाइज टेस्ट होता है कि वो एलर्जिक तो नहीं हो सकता किसी को, और अगर वो व्यक्ति खाने से पहले उसको आपको वो नोटिस देना पड़ेगा, उसको लिखना पड़ेगा कि आप ये लेने आए हैं, आपको कोई एलर्जी होगी तो आप पहले उसको गाइड करना पड़ता है. सो दैट्स वाई हम मेडिकल सिस्टम की बात कर रहे हैं. दूसरा, आप अगर देखें ध्यान से तो इसमें लिखा हुआ है कि for example, how the hypo and hyper medicines react based on the dilution. So, for example, hypo work on the weak tissues and the chronic diseases and degenerated, and the other side is fever, inflammations is called hyper. So, negative and positive comes here. This is wonderful and historical again.
No, definitely. I think it's amazing to see Spagyric, coming in the list, so people can actually learn that from a professional body. So if I can ask here, what type of courses is it? Is it diploma or is it something else?
Yes, of course. There are two type of courses. As I said, one is a diploma, is a 3-year course, and there is another is advanced diploma, only for those who want to be study only the Spagyric in a short while, and they are already qualified.
Oh, that's amazing. And moving on to the next question, which is quite common, the eligibility. Do they need to have any eligibility?
Of course, in this country, Savita, there are two types.
Okay.
मैं हमेशा बताने की कोशिश करता हूँ कि in this country के अंदर ऐसा certain rules नहीं है कि आपको medical science graduate होना पड़ेगा.
Okay.
Especially for the complementary therapist.
जी.
Okay. Or the complementary medicines practitioner और holistic health practitioner. कि आपके पास एक basic NBQ level कहते हैं.
जी.
उसको हम लोग 10+2 GCSEs कह सकते हैं. अगर हमारे देश के साथ इसको अगर कंपेयर किया जाए तो 10+2 कह सकते हैं.
Okay.
But there is no compulsory the science होना चाहिए.
Okay.
Because they are not going to be becoming to diagnose the medical diseases.
Okay.
As per the modern medicine.
Right.
Okay. So that's why there is no necessary. But what another plus point मुझे जो अच्छा लगता है वो ये है कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई व्यक्ति या कोई बच्चा या कोई स्टूडेंट नॉट बिकमिंग बिकॉज ऑफ द मेडिकल साइंस उसके पास नहीं है तो वो वंचित रह जाएगा एक होलिस्टिक साइंस का और उसका व्यू लेने के लिए. सो इसलिए मुझे ये बात बहुत अच्छी लगती है. सो देयर इज नो certain but NBQ level equivalent to certain secondary school examination you have to be pass and the English and the English. Other because everything is
of course
into the English and terminology of to understand. So but इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप अगर आप उसमें कमजोर हैं तो आप कर नहीं सकते. आप कर सकते हैं और there is a 3 years enough. And if you look at these 3-year course Spagyric compared to other is homeopathic or other medical system वो 4-5 साल से कम नहीं.
Yeah, I was about to say
so this is the 3 year only.
It only 3
and
years.
Basically is a 2.5 year and then 6 months
is the practical.
If you are already qualified practitioner then you can do in 6 months.
That's amazing. Will the course materials and books be included?
अभी तक हम course material ही दिखा रहे थे संगीता. There are a lot of books to study.
Amazing.
अगर आप दोबारा से देखें तो फर्स्ट ईयर के अंदर उसको एनाटॉमी फिजियोलॉजी पढ़नी है जिसके अंदर 2 बुक्स हैं और प्लस आपको एक बात बताऊं कलरिंग बुक आती है साथ में.
Okay.
So you have to be coloring. So what organ is where and there.
Amazing.
You have to understand that. And the second one is pathology.
Yeah.
So you have to go through all the and then again pathology according to the Spagyric system.
Yeah.
Okay, first is the outline. कि मॉडर्न मेडिसिन क्या कर सकते हो, डायग्नोज नहीं कर सकते, आपको ये रूल्स हैं, आप अर्जेंट एक्यूट केस पे आप ये दवाई नहीं दे सकते. एंड देन वो स्पैजिरिक को आके फिर पढ़ रहा है कि फॉर एग्जांपल आपके पास मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ कि अर्थराइटिस आप डायग्नोज नहीं कर सकते. रूमेटॉइड अर्थराइटिस आप डायग्नोज कैसे करोगे आप? प्रैक्टिकल अगर आप देखा जाए तो आपको एक मॉडर्न मेडिसिन के इक्विपमेंट्स की ब्लड टेस्ट की जरूरत है और आपकी थेरेपी और आपका सिस्टम कह रहा है कि हम इसको बिलीव नहीं करते और हम लोग इसके ऊपर नहीं मानते.
जी.
ओके. सो अब आप देखिए कि आप रिस्ट्रिक्टेड हो गए ना. तो आपको बताना पड़ेगा कि आपका सिस्टम इस डिजीज को कैसे क्लासिफाई करता है. तो फिर अच्छे यहाँ पर आकर नर्वस हो जाते हैं. तो जब उसको ग्रूम किया जाएगा, उसको पढ़ाया जाएगा, उसको रेफरेंसेस दिए जाएंगे, बुक्स देखो आप.
अमेजिंग
है ना. सो सर्टिफाइड बुक्स हो रखी हैं, उसकी एक्सपर्टीज ने उसको बुक दे रखी है.
And age requirement, is there an age requirement?
Yeah, there are certain ages actually. You can't do the course in complementary medicines until you are not a certain age, which is called 20-year-old.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, by the school timing, you are 17.
Yeah.
And then you are learning about the secondary level,
yeah,
A-level.
A-levels.
And then you are looking, by the time you are 19, 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can come expand into this and then you can choose a career. But one thing is I want to tell here is this, that anybody can come and join and take this route and become a holistic therapist.
Amazing.
Holistic practitioner. Okay. So sometime people confuse कि आप therapist बनोगे कि practitioner बनोगे. यहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं है. So कई बार यहाँ पर layman का क्वेश्चन होता है कि आप थेरेपी पढ़ा रहे हो, सिस्टम पढ़ा रहे हो. अरे भाई वो दोनों एक ही हैं. उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि कोई लो ग्रेड है या हाई ग्रेड है. It's called actually, even though in modern medicines they call therapy.
Yeah.
When they call complementary therapies means homeopathic भी आ रही है, उसके अंदर herbalism भी आ रहा है, उसके अंदर naturopathy भी आ रहा है, Spagyric भी आ रहा है. So इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Complementary therapies सिर्फ वो therapies है? नहीं. So you have to be understand this.
So, what about the course fees? Obviously, we can't mention it due to the production, so we can't obviously mention the price. But is it affordable?
Yeah, of course, very much affordable. And to be honest, as you said that we can't actually, but you can just go online.
Yeah.
Will request you just put the link into
Website.
Website link, and they can just go into this and they can choose
Okay.
which course they want to choose. They can just go through and enroll online and instant.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to tell here is that the course fees are different.
Okay.
So, for example, if you want to go for a 3-year course, the course is different. If you want to go for a short courses,
Yeah.
and the course is different, fees is different. And if you want to be a medical qualified already practitioner, then the advanced course fees is different.
Okay.
So all are on our website. And one thing here is that you will get the personal tutor.
Oh, amazing.
So you can learn, you will be guided by the tutor
Yeah.
all the time with you.
Okay. Amazing.
Sometime you have a class and and after that you can email and everything is onto the website. Yeah.
And another question I'd like to ask is if there are international students that want to join and they're not local, outside UK.
To be honest, pandemic done very wonderful thing is this, that after the pandemic, this is a part become e-learning.
Okay.
Become the a part of the colleges now. Online. Okay. So what actually, if you can't come into the classroom, who can travel, who are local, they come.
Okay.
Okay. They come weekly here and they have classes. Okay. So that's separate. But students who cannot travel, who are not in the UK, they are international, then that they have to be e-learning.
Okay.
So they have sent to the link and they can attend the class.
Amazing. And obviously, Spagyric, is like German based. So is this also linked with German?
Of course, there are so many German practitioners teaching.
Okay.
And basically, these all, if you look at the reality, the all actually Spagyric systems, Mati philosophy is not only alone mine.
Yeah.
It's come from the German. So German actually books and these all authenticity, for example, analysis reports and the pharmacy, because you have to be give this to the student to therapeutic value and claim it. You can't say that is blindly that it will work here.
Yeah.
You have to prove it. So within claim means the within the system they are learning. Okay. And then certain things that, for example, how the serum work.
Yeah.
Why? So there are questions will come. Okay. And there is a discussions comes. Why? So if I give in certain dose, what will the effect? If I given on the different dilution, what will be the effect? It's all written and teaches in the room. It's not like whatever you are giving.
Okay.
Selected formula. You have to. That's another thing that when you do practice and you are able to do certain few things achievement. So that's another thing.
Okay.
There should be a few roots where the Spagyric system, meta philosophy, have to be certified.
Amazing. And regarding the exams, is exams every end of every year or end of 3 years?
Very good question, actually. Here is the two things now.
Okay.
If you look at the examination process, one examination is by the teacher.
Okay.
Okay, which called the pre-exam. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Which is called some assignments and some pre-tests.
Okay.
But there is an external body who do conduct the examination final.
Okay.
So they will come, they will do the examination. Colleges can't do that. Okay. They have to be, if the college will do, they have a external body.
Okay.
Who have to be qualified and they have to check. So you can't that, for example, I'm a teacher and I'm just taking an exam. No.
It has to be someone external.
Yeah, it's external. Okay, there is a complementary panel.
Okay.
There is a complementary panel. So they will come and they will have to submit the course case histories.
Okay.
Okay. So they have to be submit some certain assignments.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there is a final exam.
Okay.
And after that, you can go through. Unless you are a qualified practitioner already, then there is a different route.
Okay.
Okay, then there is no need to be go through the examination process.
Yeah.
By the subject. Is a student who want to become in this country a 3-year course, and they have to be do. And then once they pass, the college is not giving the certification.
Okay.
Is actually the umbrella organization
Right.
who are have to be certified again.
Okay.
So, for example, somebody done the homeopathic, they have to be certified, and then examination pass, and then go to the umbrella organization.
Yeah.
As Spagyric is same.
Okay.
They have to be qualified in the Spagyric system, and then the examination, and then again to certified by the body.
Amazing. That's
Yeah.
good. And moving on, after when they have qualified the
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
can they start practicing?
जी बिल्कुल पूरा जो कोर्स का जो एम है वो तो यही है कि
जी.
वो प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं और अपनी कोई भी थेरेपी को चूज कर सकते हैं वो लोग।
Okay.
और ये सब कंप्लीशन होने के बाद सर्टेन रूल और रेगुलेशंस को पास करने के बाद कोड ऑफ एथिक्स के बाद उनको एक सर्टेन कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थेरेपिस्ट जो पैनल है
जी.
वो उनको कोड ऑफ एथिक्स अलग से आता है। वो कोड ऑफ एथिक्स के अंदर कि आप 23 से 30 डिजीज को आप नहीं देखेंगे।
Okay.
आपके कुछ सर्टन रूल हैं
बिल्कुल.
वो एक मेरे या वो एक ट्यूटर के नहीं है, वो एक सर्टन बॉडीज के पास जाके
जी.
उसको स्ट्रिक्ट रूल्स हैं, फिर उसके अंदर जो मेडिसिन हैं, फिर देन यू हैव टू बी सर्टन सर्टिफिकेशन यू रिक्वायर।
जी.
How will be your practice, where you will practice, and certain rules come, and the medicines should be UK and European made
जी.
and certified होनी चाहिए। And then if there is not certified, then it can be risk.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to be insured as well
Yes,
as a
you have to be,
practitioner.
and you can't do, the company cannot do insurance on the overseas medicines.
Yeah.
If they are not authentic, or if they are not registered in this country. So there are a process, and this
Yeah.
is again is not in our hand. This
Of
is
course.
through the panel.
Of course, definitely. So I would like to know, what are the speciality in your courses, because if a homeopath, from another naturopathy, herbalism, or another profession,
Yeah.
what is the specialty they'll be able to see here?
Many, but I don't know, Savita, if is appropriate or not to say that in
Yeah.
this on the live show. That for example, I always say our system is the best.
Yes.
Why I'm saying that, as you earlier mentioned,
Yeah.
while their certification process going through, they amazed by the analysis reports.
Of
They
course.
says that the Spagyric medicines are more capable
Yeah.
to treat a certain disease which are not by the other system medicine.
Yes.
And you will be pleased to know that when the medical doctors and the other medical systems practitioners came,
Yeah.
and they actually expert in their system. For example, modern medicines practitioners, they are expert, they are MBBS doctors. And if you look at the pharmacist, okay, and if you look at the homeopaths, if you look at the herbalism, they come and they have to gone through the process and the references and books and the medicines. What actually my point is, they amazed
Yeah.
how accurate. And in one of the analyzed report, while you are reading, there is another thing they done. One case is a percentage.
Yes. As I know, there are certain statistics.
Yes, if you look at, for example, take a case of arthritis, or how the Spagyric will, so they compare. So 91% ratio came to treat by the Spagyric medicines is 91.
Amazing.
And in some cases, even though 97. But if you compare with others, it's less. All are written and certified in the book. And this is called the analysis report, all
Yeah.
about. Okay. So it's not like I just become
Of
and
course.
serving to everybody. It's
No,
not like that.
it's a very long and deep process.
Yes, of course. And
Yeah.
should be, because you are
Of
playing with
course.
somebody's life.
You
Okay.
need to be fully.
So you have to be, and that's why here the strict rules because you cannot sell anything.
Yeah. Here I would like to mention is what you mentioned, principle of philosophy. So what is actually
That's
that?
the amazing parts of it. For example, I will give you one example. Homeopathy says that they go to the miasm theories, okay?
Yeah.
Constitutional, for example, SORA, syphilis, and psychosis, okay? So if you look at the herbalism, okay, as such, the herbalism is a two categories, okay? In fact, the Ayurveda is not much here, but Bhat Pitta, and the modern medicine is always dominated like medical diagnosis.
Yeah.
So they ask and they gone through the panel and how the meta philosophy in it, and very simple. We have proved that is a similar to the other, but a very different way.
Yeah.
So this is how. So it's all certified.
Okay.
It's come from the panel. It's
Yeah.
come from the German experts and rooted back to 160. So what is
Okay.
that? Lymphatic system is a one temperament. Okay, sanguine. Okay, is a second temperament, and third was mixed. But again, up to date. Is it
Okay.
up to date today? So what happened is Dr. Satyapal Cross has been to be analyzed this. Okay, so it should be continuity. So what they have done, lymphatic one temperament.
Okay.
What is those signs and symptoms? And then the sanguine, what is the sign and symptom? And third come into the nervous.
Okay.
Okay, what is mine? And then the combinations, which is two.
Okay.
Okay, so either is a lymph or blood or both, or either is a lymph or nervous. So two. So they amazed. It's a philosophy,
Amazing.
not in a one page.
Yeah.
Again, they have to be go through the whole year.
Yeah.
So for example, if the one it takes months to understand the lymphatic,
Yeah.
to understand the sanguine, to understand the nervous system, to understand the mixed. So this is the one philosophy, and then the dilutions come. For example, herbal extract. Okay, so herbal extract in what dose? Okay, so you are showing here is that certain grams or capsule. Okay, now, for example, modern medicines or the herbalism, they deal with the drops and they deal with the capsules or something.
Yeah.
And the homeopathic 6 potency is a 6x or is a 12x or is a 30c or is a 200. But in we have to be sure is D4
Okay.
and D12. Where?
Yeah.
Before D12, it was diluted or undiluted. And look at that. The in all medicines or in all our books is clearly written D4 undiluted, which means you cannot dilute it D4. Okay, and there is a diluted D4, which means that you can dilute it now. So now up to date history come up D12. Okay, so for example D4. So where you have to be give and
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, where is the laboratory? Where is that practice of medicine? Then go through all the 6 months and then attach to the practitioner.
Yeah.
And for example, practitioner cannot say that. And if the student is saying, why you have chosen D4? Why you have chosen D12? And you say, I have chosen D4 this and this where?
Okay.
How? Where is the case? And then analyze. So they have actually attached with the practitioner. So they are watching. So they have to be submit the case history. You are a student, so you have to be submit 20 case history.
Yeah.
So what you have to be see the 20 cases.
Of course.
Okay. So homeopaths everywhere, the herbalism everywhere, modern medicine everywhere. The Spagyric, you have to be sure. For example, you have treated disease A.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the constitution?
Yeah.
What was the temperament? What was the affected organs?
Yeah.
And what medicines on what symptoms you have doses choose and which doses you have chosen and why.
Okay.
Okay. And then it's not stop here. And then you have given and the follow-up.
Yeah.
If the case history is not showing the follow-up, that is a decline. This is not acceptable.
Yeah.
You know what is the most of the practitioner or probably the student don't know follow-up. Follow-up means you have given certain medicines for 2 weeks or 1 month.
Yeah.
They come back and they have to be described exactly what happened.
Mm.
And you have to be linked into your medicines. What has been and treated and what has not.
Yeah.
Symptoms, which covered and why.
Okay.
And then the is not there is third You have to be given and report it. You have to be written that data, what actually explained by the patient feedback.
Okay.
You have to be exactly written.
Oh.
Okay, and then the third follow up, which means so if the case history is not more than one or two, then is not acceptable.
Okay.
The case history should be 4-5 follow
Needs
up.
to be more.
So in other words, 6 months you are going and is going different.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's the filter.
Okay.
दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो गया, आपको वो पैनल उसको एनालाइज करेगा. सो अब उसके अंदर हमने अगर कुछ भी दे रखा है तो वहां पर आके फेल हो जाए, स्टूडेंट से पूछा जाएगा.
Yeah.
और फॉर एग्जाम्पल दे विल से प्रूव इट.
Of course, I think that's really important.
सो इट्स हैपनिंग इन अदर सिस्टम मेडिसिन.
Yes.
ये कोई नई बात नहीं है, लेकिन हमारे सिस्टम के अंदर यहाँ पे यूके यूरोप के अंदर ही हो रहा है, क्योंकि द एक्सटर्नल बॉडीज आर मॉनिटरिंग.
Yes.
It's not me and is not only the tutor, only the one or two guys. It's
Yeah.
monitoring, and that's the what as a philosophy you cannot add कि मैंने उसको खुद ही बनाया था.
Yeah.
और मैंने उसको D7 दे दी. Why you have given D7? So पहला ही क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा कि D7 कहाँ से आया? Who made it? Okay, so the simple logic behind this.
That is actually amazing. I think that is very important.
Thank
I think
you.
that's how we would able to be more responsible
Yeah.
practitioners in
Yeah.
the system. So I think that's really important. Moving on, one question I would like to ask is, for the students, the lessons, would it have to be on specific days or can it be done suiting the student?
Depend on the locations and everything. For example, if you are located in the UK, you have to be travel to the certain classes.
Okay.
And you have to become there weekly or monthly, whatever.
Yeah.
Which course you have. For example, if you are a working person.
Yeah.
And you are already qualified and practice, then is not weekly, is not
Okay.
daily.
Okay.
So you have to be certain days.
Yes.
And it's all advance come to there.
Okay.
But actually what happened, actually, I always says that when is depend on the country. For example, in this country we have to be look at the college's structure.
Yeah.
Okay, so student have to become there in certain dates and attend the classes. Okay.
Yes.
For example, they have to be anatomy, physiology, human pathology, and practice of medicine. So, and they have to be attached. So again, but if international student, and then they can be linked by the once a month.
Yeah.
Or twice a month, but they have to be do first subject complete. Is either is a classroom here.
Yeah.
Or e-learning. You can't do that. You have done first, you have learned. No, you have to be summit until you didn't get to the next level.
Of course.
So it will be again anybody can enroll, but e-learning will be different from the
Yeah.
local one. So e-learning means you have to be given a certain days, and you have to be attend those, and the subject and all the course material in their hand.
Yes.
So they every file, every course material have certain questions and assignments to do.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they have to be sent that, and then it's not coming through the college, it's coming to the panel.
Yes.
Who will check through, and then they will send reports to the college, and
Okay.
then inform to the students the college where they have enrolled. So yeah, it's depend on the classes is
Okay.
always depend on, but there are certain regular classes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So I think this has been an amazing episode, especially on our special request. The people wanted us to do on courses,
Thank you.
and people who are interested in Spagyric. So once again, I will leave the contact information below with the website. So anyone who is interested or wants to know about this science, they can join. And if they have any questions, please do let us know. If you have any other questions, we can always cover it in another episode.
Yes, thank you. हमेशा की तरह मैं एक ही बात कहता हूँ कि स्पेजिरिक सिस्टम इज अ वेरी एडवांस सिस्टम.
जी.
और अगर आप एक बार इसको सिर्फ ये 2-4 पन्नों के अंदर नहीं समझ सकते, और इसकी जो फिलॉसफी है वो एशियंट 5000 ईयर अगो तक गई है, तो इसलिए इस सिस्टम के अंदर 115 प्लांट से 60 रेमेडीज बनी हैं. ऑर्गन, आप इसकी फिलॉसफी को देखेंगे, अमेजिंग है.
जी.
अगर आपको इसके बनाने का ढंग है तो आपको स्पजरिक पढ़ना पड़ेगा, तो स्पजरिक के लिए आपको एशियंट तक जाना पड़ेगा.
जी.
आपको 5000 से पैरासेल्सियस तक आना पड़ेगा.
जी.
फिर आपको 40 दिन लगते हैं एक स्पजरिक को बनाने में, और फिर उसको प्लांट की थेराप्यूटिक वैल्यूज को देखना पड़ेगा। फिर उसके बाद आपको 60 रेमेडीज को पढ़ना पड़ेगा। 60 रेमेडीज है, तो 60 रेमेडीज को आपको एक सर्टेन लेवल में पढ़ना पड़ेगा। पूरे 1 साल के अंदर आपको वो 60 रेमेडीज सीखनी पड़ेगी। सो मैं कहता हूँ एक बार ज़रूर आइए, और स्पैजिरिक सिस्टम इज़ अ वेरी एडवांस सिस्टम, एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच।
No, thank you very much.
और सभी को मेरी प्यार भरी नमस्ते।
So, नमस्ते और मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में। Thank you.